much of an inspiration was Holman Moody in your up-and-coming days?
Well, really sorry that I did not get to know them better, but I've read so much about them. And when you look at, again, the people that built the sport, taking the cars from stock cars to then into tube-frame race cars, and the development, bringing the Ford and the factory in, and how they organized stuff was really pretty amazing. So they laid the groundwork. One of the people that I worked with closely in my career was Banjo Matthews, who Holman Moody laid a lot of the groundwork, for them. But they have made such a huge impact, not just on the development, the speed of the sport, but the safety and how the cars are built. It's great to see them going in.
What would the peak 2014 have looked like against Holman and Moody?
Well, I always tell everybody it's just a matter of when we had to race them. If they'd had to race us in the 90s, we'd have still been tough. If we had to race them in the 60s, it would have been pretty tough too.
What made Carl Edwards and Ricky Bragg so tough to race against?
The commitment. Both of them very tenacious guys. Both started with nothing, and their commitment was to make it to the top. And when you have to race somebody or compete against somebody that has talent, and then they follow it up with that just commitment and desire to get the job done, they become tough competitors. Both of them physically tough guys, again with a lot of talent, but Ricky from an early age, when he started, had nothing. Carl walking around handing cards out about driving, that kind of commitment, when you dedicate your life to something, normally you're going to get there.
What does the Hall of Fame mean to you as it's grown? Think about the history of this sport.
Claire, it really, it's very humbling, and I accept a lot of responsibility to make sure that I'm worthy to wear this jacket or wear this ring, and that means to represent your sport well, to be honored, but also to represent and help make sure that the sport moves forward and bring people in and give the message and do positive things for it. So it is a very humbling experience. I don't care who you are, Richard Petty or, Donnie, the guys that really, again, building blocks, DNA of the sport, they'll tell you the same thing. It's an honor, but it also, the jacket and the ring come with a responsibility to represent the sport in a good fashion.
And you know that after you were not competitively in the sport anymore, people would always say if someone didn't perform well but they were talented, if you had Ray Evernham,
yeah,
you had heard that for years and years. That's an honor too.
It is, it's fun and it's great to be thought of that way, but Jack Roush told me a long time ago, Ray, you're never as good as they say or as bad as they say.
I love it.